Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I am Jamir Kamir and today I am going to present or tackle my topic, Puzzolanas. So what is Puzzolanas? The term Puzzolanas is derived from the word Pozzole, a town in Italy on the Bay of Naples near Mount Vesuvius. The sand of this town or the volcanic dust around this town when mixed with hydrated lime was found to possess hydraulic properties. Pozzolana may be defined as siliceous material which with itself possessing no cementitious properties, either processed or unprocessed and finely divided form, reacts in the presence of water with lime at natural temperatures to form compound of low solubility having cementitious properties. Pozzolanas may be natural or artificial, fly ash being the best known in the latter category. Before the advent of cement, these were used with lime to make concrete. Currently, its principal use is to replace a proportion in cement with making concrete. The advantages gained are economy, improvement in workability of concrete mixed with the reduction of bleeding and segregation. Other advantages are greater imperviousness to freezing and thawing and to attack by salt plates and natural waters. In addition, the, the disruptive effect of alkali aggregate reacts and heat of hydration are reduced. It is generally held that the addition of natural pozzolanas reduces the leaching of soluble compound from concrete and contributes to the impermeability of the concrete at the later ages. The main justification for using pozzolanas is to possibility of reducing costs. If they are to reduce costs, they must be obtained locally, and it is for this reason that they have not so far been in use. Puzzolanas are classified as natural and artificial puzzolanas. So what is this natural puzzolanas and also what is artificial puzzolanas? So here we are, the natural puzzolanas. Actually, all puzzolanas are rich in silica and alumina and contain only small quantity of alkalis. The following are some of naturally occurring puzzolanas. So number one is clays and shales, which must be calcined to become active. And number two is diatomaceous earth and opaline shales and shales, which may be or may not need calcination to most active. And number three is volcanic tuffs and pumicides. It is fine grains, ashes form better pozzolana. However, tuffs, solidified volcanic ash, may be ground to desired fineness for use. And number four is Rhenish and Bavarian truss. And for artificial pozzolanas, here are some of the following examples of artificial pozzolanas, which is the fly ash, ground glass, furnace slag, silica foam, shirky, rice husk ash. And now we will be proceed to the effects of natural and artificial pozzolana. So here the effects of natural pozzolanas. First in the list is effect of the natural pozzolanas on heat of hydration. The heat of hydration of pozzolanas is same as that of low heat on cement. And number two is on strength of concrete. When pozzolanas are used in addition of an air entraining agent may enable to reduction in amount of water than if the air is entraining agent was added to concrete containing cement only. This may lead to increase in strength and consequently less cement may be permitted to the same strength. At early ages, the replacement of cement by pozzolana usually results in a decrease in the compressive strength, but the difference becomes less and may disappear at the age of 3 months or more. And number 3 is effect on shrinkage and moisture movement. It is similar to Portland cement. Here are the effects of artificial pozzolanas, which is fly ash artificial pozzolanas. This is the one and the most uh, better category or classification of uh, pozzolanas. So here are the one on amount of mixing water. Uh, Puzzolana or the use of fly ash in limited amount as a replacement for cement or as an addition to cement requires a little more water for the same slump because of the fineness of the fly ash. It is generally agreed that the use of fly ash, particularly as an admixture rather than as a replacement of cement, reduces segregation and bleeding. If the sand is coarse, the addition of fly ash reduces beneficial result. For fine sand, its addition may increase the water required for giving workability. So number 2 is on strength in compression. Since the pozzolanic action is very slow, an addition of fly ash up to 30% may result in lower strength at 7 and 28 days, but may be about equal at the 3 months and may further increase at age greater than 3 months provided curing is continuing. So number 3 is modulus of uh, elasticity. It is lower at early ages and higher at later ages. And occurring number 4 on occurring conditions, it is similar to Portland cement concrete, which is similar on the condition of the Portland cement. So number 5 is on shrinkage of concrete. Coarser fly ashes and those having a high carbon content are more liable to increase drying shrinkage than the finer fly ashes and those having a low carbon content. And number 6 is on permeability. So on permeability, the permeability of concrete reduces on addition of fly ash to cement. 28 days pulverizes by fly ash concrete may be 3 times as permeable as ordinary concrete, but as after 6 months it may be less than 1/4 permeable. And then number 7 is on resistance to chemical attack. Actually attack, not attach, attack. Fly ash slightly improves the resistance of concrete to salt plates attack. Number 8 is on heat of hydration. Fly ash reduces the heat of hydration in concrete. Substitution of 30% fly ash may result in reduction of 50 to 60% heat of hydration. And the last one example from artificial pozzolanas is the silica foam. So in silica foam, there are the advantages. Okay, Advantages of using silica foam as an artificial pozzolanas is there are various advantages in using silica foam, such as reduction in bleeding and segregation of fresh concrete, and improvements in the strength and durability characteristics of hardened concrete. The combination of high reactivity and extreme fineness result in the possibility of producing more dense concrete with a very low porosity, the pores being small and discontinuous, and therefore with with a high strength and a low permeability. Then number two is the physical and chemical properties. So in physical and chemical properties, the specific uh, the specific gravity of silica foam is 2.20. The silica foam is available as produced in intensified from with bulk density of 200 to 300 kg per square meter, densified from with bulk density of 500 to 600 kg per uh, cubic meter, in the form of micropellets with bulk density of 600 to 800 kg per cubic meter, or in a slurry form with the desired concentration, or generally with this density of 1,400 kg per cubic meter. The other basic characteristics are specific surface are 1,500 to 2,000 uh, uh, cm cube per gram. Standard grade slurry pH value E of 4.7, specific gravity of 1.3 to 1.4, and a dry content of microsilica of 48 to 52%. So, number 3 is the workability. With the addition of silica foam, the slump loss with time is directly proportional to the increase of silica foam content. This is simply due to the introduction of large surface area in the concrete mixed by its addition. Although the slump decreases, also the slump decreases, but the mix is highly rehesive. However, with the adjustment in aggregate grading and by the use of super plasti by super by the use of super plasticizer, the demand for additional water can be minimized. So number 4 is segregation and bleeding. The segregation and bleeding silica foam reduce bleeding significantly. The effect is caused mainly by the high surface area of the silica foam to the wetted, thereby reducing the free water left in the mixture for bleeding. Moreover, the silica foam reduces bleeding by the physically blocking the pores in the fresh concrete. In the absence of bleeding and due to the slow movement of water from interior to the surface, it is essential to finish the concrete as soon as possible after it has been placed and compacted to protect the surface from drying out. If therefore requires early curing, membranes curing is most effective. So number 5 is setting time. The setting time in the addition of silica foam in a small amount to ordinary concrete mixture is 250 to 300 kg per cubic meter, has no significant effect on setting times. However, set retarding occurs with the increased silica foam content. It may also be used in combination with fly ash and blast furnish slag to develop strength at early ages. And last but not the least, application. Application, the attributes of silica foam have found their use in a shortcrete application, pumped concrete, mining and chemical industries. The high-strength concrete made with silica foam provides high abrasion or aeration resistance. Silica foam influences the rheological properties of the fresh concrete, the strength, porosity, and durability of hardened mass. Silica foam concrete with low water concrete is highly resistant to penetration by, uh, by chloride ions. So that's all for today. So thank you for watching and thank you for your time. Bye bye.